Well, I would like to welcome Cathy Meganson and Shaver Tillett to the screen now. Thank you for joining me.
Thanks, Landon.
Hello.
I'm just going to have you guys start by telling us a little bit about yourselves.
Okay. Well, first, I got into theater because of high school. We did high school musicals, and that got me interested. Then I never turned back. So I went to college, got a music degree, and then went out to New York City and tried my luck out there, and did pretty good. And I got in the union, the Actors Equity Union, and I've done three national tours, and I did a European tour, and I also did Broadway. So it was a very short run on Broadway, but I did it. And then also the Muni down in St. Louis.
Awesome.
Did a lot
Cathy, what
of
about
auditions.
you?
Um, I majored in music at Illinois State University, and also I was involved in the musicals in high school, and Barb Reiner was very inspirational to me. Um, I got my degree in vocal music, although I have spent the majority of my time teaching as a band director and also with some vocal on the side. Um, I did. I've been in several plays in college and with the Opera House, um, and I've directed plays over in Virginia, and with Shaver's help, and for the Beardstown Park District, we always do the plays up to the Opera House in the summer.
Right. Wonderful. So, Shaver, I'm going to start by asking you this question. How have you been involved with the summer productions?
Well, usually I direct most of them, not all of them, but I have directed a lot. And my other capacity is I do the set building. So I work on the sets and find props and do all that stuff. And little choreography, but not much. I'm a little big. So, but anyway, that's about it.
My job with the summer theater is generally the gopher. I do a little bit of everything for other people, like they're in charge and I follow through. And so that might mean helping with costumes or the props or helping build sets, just kind of organizing. I'm kind of like the mother of the cast. And so we kind of go that way. And you might see me on stage sometimes not on purpose if I don't get off in time.
Me too.
But that's kind of my capacity is mostly behind the scenes.
Wonderful. So, Shaver, what is it like working with the cast and crews of these Beardstown summer productions?
Um, it's a lot of work. I'll say that, and the people put in a whole bunch of work too. I mean, it's a good time commitment from everybody. So that being said, the hardest part about the whole thing is trying to get everyone together at a rehearsal or whatever, because usually this person has to work and that person has to go to grandma for something and this one has to go somewhere else, and we never quite get everybody together. And that's the hardest part that I find. Learning the music. The lines are okay. They usually wait till the last week, but they get them done. And so it's fun to work with them, but at the same time, it's very
Stressful.
stressful, taxing, whatever you want to say, just because you don't know what the final product is until that day of the
Right.
I read a lot of lines when people
oh,
aren't there.
yeah.
Yes. So, what about you, Cathy? What's it like to work with the cast and crews for you?
Um, I enjoy it. I get to know the kids a lot better this way because they come to me for assistance. When if they can't come up with something, they say, "Can you find me this? Somewhere I don't seem to have one at home, or something like that."
Right.
So I'm just kind of, like I said, the mom.
Yep. So, Shaver, what do you love most about the summer productions?
um, I think the thing I like the most is when the first performance ends. And because it's really the first time we really had everything all put together and everyone's focused and they're all concentrating. And I feel after that curtain closes, they they're so happy that it makes me happy because they're just
Good. Cathy, what about you?
I am so happy that Beardstown High School lets us use their auditorium because it makes things so much easier to have the space, the dressing rooms, the curtains, the lights, the sound system, everything of that. I'm just so pleased that they allow to share with us
And air conditioning.
and air conditioning.
Yes,
So nice big space to work in.
yes, the air's nice. But all the fun aside, Shaver mentioned a little bit that getting everybody together is one of the obstacles. What would you say is probably the largest obstacle? Is that it? Getting everybody together?
Yes, most definitely. It's a little hard to get the auditions going and get everyone to come and audition and commit to the show. You know, that's a big commitment to do that. So we would like to invite more people to
Yeah.
come and audition if
Yeah.
we can.
Yeah, people, they say, oh, I want to be in the show, but they don't realize they have to put so much time into being into the show. So they kind of got to need to know that beforehand. And we'd like to invite more adults to be in the show.
Right.
Most of our cast is 25 or younger, and there are roles that we could use some adults in, and really appreciate it when the ones that we have had, sometimes they might be family members, like a mother and their kids are both in it, or they might bring an aunt or somebody along with them. We really appreciate that because it just kind of holds it all together. But we want to open it up to everybody. You don't have to be from Beardstown. We've got several of our previous cast members have been from Rushville, Mount Sterling, Triopia School District, and we just, anybody who wants to do it, we'd like to have them join us.
Right. So I would like to thank you guys so much for joining me for this little interview. But before I let you guys go, I was just wondering if there was anything you'd like to say to the people watching this virtual cabaret tonight.
Well, we're really sorry that we're not putting on a show, because that's the best part of it, is to be able to actually see live theater, because it never happens exactly the same again. Well, it's just, it's live. But we appreciate everybody who is doing a video for this cabaret, and hoping that it will get out to more people so that they can see what we've got going, and those that have been involved, and come join us next year.
Ditto.
Well, I want to thank you guys, and we'll be on to the next video now.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye now.